Hey guys, this is a question for the whole team. Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me. I just wanted you to talk about the reaction, how you've been received over in the UK. Because I think when this fight was first announced, everybody thought it was going to be a very pro-Brook crowd at the O2 Arena. But I write for Boxing Monthly, a British magazine, and for a lot of people have been telling me there's a big Triple G contingent over there already. And it might be a pro-Triple G house come September 10th. So how have you been received with that?
Maybe I'll start on that. Gennady went to a soccer game at West Ham. That was actually the first time he's ever been to the UK. It actually surprised me with as many amateur fights as he's had. He's never actually fought or been to the UK. And we've had so many requests for him to come over and make an appearance or to fight a UK fighter that he's really a fan favorite in England. And when he was at the soccer game, you know, people were, I wouldn't say chasing him, but they were definitely following him everywhere to try to get his autograph. We had to go to different hotels because they thought we were staying in one hotel, so they would like stand there and then we would like drive around to a different hotel. I mean, it's just been, you gotta appreciate the passion for the UK fans and the reception that we all received in the UK was it was very warm. The fans are excited to see him live. What I can say, Michael, is that look, Gennady's from Kazakhstan. He lived in Germany a number of years when he fought in Germany. Then he made his American debut and his HBO debut in New York. What really kind of hit home for me that his style transcends any demographic, any nationality. It just hits home to the boxing fans is when he fought Marco Antonio Rubio at the StubHub Center. He broke all the attendance records of all the great fighters that have ever fought at StubHub Center. We had to add bleachers, we had to add standing room only seats. And it was definitely a large Hispanic crowd, and you saw the Mexican fans chanting for Gennady. I mean, not against, but in support of Gennady when you had Rubio, who is very well known in Mexico. So that kind of showed me he transcends, you know, any country that we'll go to where he's become a fan favorite. So I wouldn't be surprised, as you say, that if it's not a pro-Gennady crowd, at least it would be about 50-50 with Brook. But Brook is very popular in the UK. He has a lot of respect from the UK fans, what he's accomplished. You know, he's not afraid to fight anywhere either. He came over here, he fought at the StubHub Center when he beat Sean Porter, so he's not afraid to travel. So I think it's just a great matchup. I can let Abel also talk about the reception in
the UK. I've been there probably 4 or 5 times for fights, and every time they've been very receptive of a good fight. Given Gennady's personality outside the ring and his personality inside the ring, I compare the English fans to the Latin fans, to the Mexican fans. They're very fanatical. They're very demanding of their heroes and demanding of their boxers. And once there's a great fight, they're going to cheer for the guy that's doing what they want to see. I'm sure at the beginning it'll be pro-Brook, but I think once the fight starts and once they see Gennady do what he does best in the ring, I think it'll be just a thank you and the type of reception and the type of adulation that they're going to give Gennady, because he's the kind of fighter that they wish, just like the Mexicans, that they wish we had that were Mexican. He's a Kazakh, but like Tom said, he transcends those barriers, and his style of fighting is something that I think all fight fans want to see.
Next question, please.
No, we're getting ready to do I don't know if you guys are familiar with that DNA test that you spit into that little cup and you send it off and you come back and they give you.
My family did that.
They
yeah.
did that? Okay.
That's always interesting.
We're gonna be doing it for him, and he thinks he's half Mexican.